There we go. Testing. There we go. We got it to work now. Welcome, chat and viewers to another live stream. So yeah, there was a lot of scuffs trying to get the stream started. So, um, today I was gonna play Devil May Cry 4, but under I was having trouble with my capture card. It sometimes does this when I switch between systems. So, and I woke up from a long nap, so I didn't really have time to mess around with it. Then I had trouble with OBS, which gave me a whole other sort of issues. And then I had to end up restarting my whole computer. Got the love scuff. I am back from. I had to start. I am playing Final Fantasy XIV today, and I won't be streaming tomorrow because I forgot I had prior engagements around that at from around that time. I am going to a baby shower tomorrow about the time I was going to stream. So yeah, and I don't know how long it's going to be. Then I have an engagement at 6. So yeah, I decided to do it today instead. I did have a good trip in Seattle, and I'm so glad I was able to take you guys along with me for a little bit. So yeah, one of my greatest achievements is doing the Eiffel Tower with you. Hello, Maya. Hello, baby girls. I have my eldest cat here. Sorry. So yes, so yeah, Thursday should be the Final Fantasy VA stream. And hopefully nothing has changed. I am going to be I'm gonna understand last time I have messaged this last week and they said they were still down for it before I went. So hopefully, if not, then we will do Legend of Mana, which will be a to-go game if things don't fall through. Yes. So, but yeah, Seattle it was lots of fun. The Space Needle, the zoo. I have downloaded all the zoo clips, so I'm gonna try to put them onto one and then post it on the YouTube and try to publish it to Twitch as well. The Space Needle, I don't know how long I'm gonna keep it up. I'd like to keep it up for a while, but I don't know how long it will because some things were pointed out to me and by a good friend of mine. So yeah, it was a good time overall. So I was kind of sad to leave because I wanted to at least check out the pop culture museum, sadly, but they did not have it. They were closed. So my human mother actually grew up in Seattle, and she wants to sometime next spring go visit her old stomping grounds. So we'll probably go back, and this time hopefully I can do a lot more attractions with you. It's just hey, no, little one, baby, here, come lay on mama's lap, like you. Alright, fine, don't lay on mama's lap. So yes, we will be doing the Rising event today in Final Fantasy alongside continuing the MSQ. So yes, I hope you guys all enjoy. And without further ado, let us jump right on into the game. Oh, shoot, I forgot I had to, I forgot, I did not change the game. Oh, shoot. Just give me some minute, chat. I'm having some technical difficulties already. What's the game? Got to love it's gonna be probably one of those streams. But things do not go out the way you exactly think of it. Here we go. Let's go to make sure we have audio. There we go. Yep. Everything's sure to be set. There we go. Oh shoot, why was I on Crystal? I don't remember being on Crystal. Why was I on Crystal server? Oh. That's right, I had to go back and click my data center. So sorry about all this, chat. It's been a long day. We are gonna be slow loading, so that's just how it should hold my computers. I'm hoping by November I will have enough money saved up from my work checks to actually get a new computer through a thing. And with all your donations and with my work checks, we should hopefully get a new computer by November. If not, sometime in November. Nope. The cat you just saw was a human friend of mine. She wanted to try the game, so I made a character for her. Seed. Let us go to my stomping ground. And now we're in queue. I'm running for a veteran. The downside of Limsa, the crowd. So yes, that is. Yeah, the Space Needle was a really fun attraction. I really did enjoy that, even though I was scared. And because of you guys, I was able to overcome it. So yeah, but the park market was pretty fun and interesting. Really big. I wanted to go to Japantown and Chinatown, but they were not really what I thought they would be. So we didn't stop at Japantown, but for some reason they call it Japantown. I'm not sure why. But yeah. Those yes. So that's basically what's all that's new at the moment. And I did find some of you guys' kin. I found Kiba's kin, and we got to meet his family. That was really exciting. We found his Uncle Telly. It was wonderful. For those who doesn't know here, this is who Kiba is. I'm gonna shout him out for you. I believe I spelled out right from memory. Yep. He is a dino, and we got to see his family there. Be as long as Q times through my shithole computer. Yay. Then I'm also loading into Liminza, so. The Rising usually starts in Ulda. If I remember correctly. Oh, yeah. We have to load in. So. Yeah, so things have gotten a lot different. Ugh. And I think my model just froze, chat. Oh, no, there we go. It fixed. It fixed itself. But yes. Oh, I had something in my eye. I didn't. The thing is with Final Fantasy, where your starting class is, that depends on. Dictates where your starting hometown is. So I chose Summoner as my starting class. I had started in Lamizza, one of the most busiest cities there is. So I wonder how with the male band, how is Balmung doing? I should check that out sometime after stream just to see. But yes, if memory serves me, the Rising is in Ul'dah. So we are going there. I don't need these recommendations. Let's see. The Rising should be over here usually. Yep, this is the Rising stage. Here we go, Rising Attendant. In looking to the past, we take solace in the present, and think of what the future may hold. That is the very essence of the Rising. This year we have prepared a spectacular fireworks celebration, sure to enthrall everyone in attendance. The Rising is a period of remembrance that commemorates those who live that were lost during the great tragedy that was the Calamity. We also pay tribute to unsung heroes who risked lives and limb that others may know a brighter future. And so the streets are decorated with somber trappings, and the night sky filled with vibrant fireworks. May the solemn atmosphere and bright lights above spur us to reflect on the doom portended by Dalamon, that we may give thanks for the present and muster hope for a brighter tomorrow. Lest you wonder, the observations are being held in Lamizza. If you wish to participate, we invite you to pay a visit to the Thalassocracy. Oh, so that's different. It's in Lamizza this time. Huh. Well, chat, let's go back to Lamizza. Lamizza. So, yes. Hold on, there we go. But yeah, chat, did you guys enjoy the tour of Seattle? I know I did. Usually events happen at the After Castle. So most times when events that start in Lamizza starts at the After Castle. So that is where we're heading. Ooh. Got a bit of a cover so you guys don't see the chat. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the Seattle tour as much as I enjoyed it. Next time I go, hopefully there'll be a lot more to show around. Ah! Here we go. Wandering Mistral. Here we go. We found it! Well now, visiting my adventurer friend Zetramisa can only be a blessing from the navigator that we should meet here and now. You see, I have been struggling to find inspiration for a new song to perform this rising. I have a mind to speak with the locals further tales for which I could use your able assistance. Might you be willing to accompany me? Yes, let us do. I am truly grateful. During the rising, we remember those who we lost in the calamity, even as we turn our attention to the brighter future. It is my hope to hear a tale that inspires one and all to look forward. Now then, there is no better place to talk in Lominsa than the Drowning Wrench. Let us first seek out the barkeep Baldoran, and see if he has aught of interest to share. So tell me, Chad, do you guys know there is who the Wandering Mints are spaced on? If you guys get it, I'll be very happy. Oh, come on, what's the harm? What's the harm? You get yourself killed, that's the harm. I ain't letting one so young sign up. Why do you even want to become a venture so badly? Anyway, Rich Lacha. Oh, look at you, little big child! There's this place I need to go. The problem is, the Yellow Jackets won't let a child leave the city alone. But if I was an adventurer, I'd be responsible for myself. And I could go wherever I please, so please let me sign up. Hi, Tamochi. Just popping in to say hi before bed. Hope you're doing. Hello, Tamachi. I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good. And I do hope you have a wonderful rest. Let me give you a little shout out. And hopefully your day has been well. We have cat aggro. This time from my elder cat. Baby boy, baby girl. Come here. You want mom? No, you're not getting the bread. Thank you, kitty. I've been well. Thank you. Hope you stream goes well. Thank you. Thank you. No, little one. No, little Maya. You're not getting my bread. Thank you. Thank you for that, Tama. I hopefully you have a good and I hope your night and you have sweet dreams as well when you go to bed. At the moment, we are doing the rising. It ain't that simple, lass. Thank you. You're welcome. But yeah, we're just doing the rising at the moment before we continue on the MSQ. Yes. I've got a responsibility to those I sign up. If I let someone who's clearly unprepared out there and they end up hurt or worse, I won't be able to live it down. Guy has a conscience. Just wonderful in a man. And don't you even get me started the damage it could cause the guild's reputation. So you can forget about signing up until you're older, much older. But it has to be now, during the rising. Why do you have to be so responsible? Sweetheart, little one? Responsibility is a key thing growing up. Enjoy your youth while it's young. Oh. Thank you for the 300 bits, Dad. I hope you're doing well. I have been praying for you every night that things will go better for you. And if you ever need anything, don't hesitate to reach out and ask. I am here. You're welcome. See, little one, the reason enjoy your youth. Don't become responsible yet. Trust me. When you go older and become responsible, it's a lot of work. Enjoy the youth, little one. It comes with age, lass. Now run along and get to yourself. I don't know what the last word was. I have no idea how to say that. Was it rum? I don't know. Wait, do they even have soda in Final Fantasy? Maybe it was soda. Yeah, I'm gonna go with soda. That's everything well. I sorry to say that the cub's been on becoming an adventurer, but I said no and say don't anyway. Also, Beth, thank you so much, and to all of you guys for the encouragement on the Space Needle. It was really scary, and knowing that you guys were there, giving me cheering me on, made me feel so much safe, so much braver. Thank you for that. Because this world really hates heights. Now, if it's an airplane, that's a different story. No, leave. Sorry, I'm fighting with a cat at the moment. He wants the bread. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go put my bread up because I'm not fighting him for the street. Be right back. No, 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 no bread. No bread. Cats can't have bread. You're thankful. Be thankful for me for this later, you Maya. Yeah, cats can't have bread. Alright, I am back. Oh, now she's giving me this stink eye. Baby, I love you. But cats can't have bread. Also, I can't see. Can you please lay down? It's my eldest who's coming over and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to lay down, you can lay down right there. Look at her voice. She doesn't strike me as the one to try to give up easy. True that. Wouldn't surprise me if she tried to sneak out anyways. I interpose, but do you reckon you could keep an eye on Richa? I'll do it myself, but I can't up and leave the tavern. The time of the rising seems to be an essence to the little one. Intriguing, would you not agree? Let us ask her about that. But yeah, so you guys, hopefully you guys see. There's not gonna lie, that Moon Monster is based on a real life person. If you guys can guess it, kudos to you. And I am in your debt. Now the nearest city exit, the Tempest Gate over by the After Castle. I suggest you begin by talking to Calandriel, the Centenary yonder. So, back to the After Castle we go, chat. Not gonna lie, I'm not used to the rising happening inside Lamentsa. Unless it's always there. I can't remember. I can't remember at all. Let's see. Ah, so close. Zoom out. I kind of want to change my glam a little bit. So yeah, we're just going to do a quick glamour change. I already know what I want to put in. Yes, let's go to the inn. Here we go, empty canvas. Where is it? Oh, that's pretty cool. No. That wasn't it. It was a dancer outfit. Oh, that's... Ah, here it is. Nope. Something like that. Is it? Ah, there we go, the butterfly. The outfit. I need to finish so I can dye this, but that's not the outfit I wanted to wear. Nope. Come on, let me go back over here. There we go. I haven't worn this outfit in a long time. Let's see, where is it? I had some that had markings on it. Unless that was a shirt. And in which case... It might have been a shirt, chat. Was it a shirt? I had one that had cool tattoo markings on it. Now I can't find it. Nope. Not that one. No, it looked like that, but it was not that one. Downside of having a lot of... There we go. No, that was not the one. Ah, there are too many outfits. This was it. Ah, there we go. Oh, wrong one. There we go. We found it. We found the chat. Let's get our claws. And I pick. Can I? Dang it, they don't match. Oh wait, does this match? No, it does not. I think it would. Alright. No, alright. What's the Elliot? No, fuck it. We're gonna go with one of my favorite girls. Where is it? We're gonna go with my white outfit. There we go. And then my shoes. We had... So, I don't want those. And this is the ones we had. Save. Yes. Okay. There we go. Now let us continue. After the fudge, do you say this? You're looking. I can't remember. Oh well, we'll just follow the marker. Oh. We went a little bit over here. The classic crystal music. The lowlands of Lanonita awaits you on the other side of the Tempest Gate. Maya. At Balaron's behest, you say, as it happened to girl of that description did come through just a moment ago. She was at the heels of a Makote peddler, so I glanced round my think them parent and child, but the way she kept stealing glances behind her made me suspicious. So I told my comrade Io outside, and I expect you stopped the little one for questioning. If you're worried, you should seek her out. I thanks for the information. We'll sure to find your comrade at once. So tired, I'll be too yawn. Let's see, over here. Ew. Oh, that's still dancing. Wrong one. There we go. La la. Well now, if it ain't a good Mr. Knight, kindly Elifer. Let you see to ye again. What brings ye here today? The Baudouin sent ye after the little one, huh? I was just I was just about to ask her what she's up to. What child, was it dearly? Even without others telling ye, you got to know it's dangerous out there. What did ye want to do so badly ye'd risk your life like this? There's someone I need to see. It doesn't matter if it's dangerous, I have to go. We understand that you have your reasons, Richard. Even so, we cannot in good conscience allow you to wander the wilds alone. So I will make a proposal. Rather than becoming an adventurer, why not employ the service of one? With dependable adventurer at your side, you'll be able to reach your destination safely. Thus, I believe, is your best option. Hello, Kiba! How are you? Let me give you a shout out. And then here is a shout out for Bat. So I forgot to give. Betsy Bat. I want to. I am actually going to try to shout out people who come into my stream. And since I was the only one here before my March, before you and Bat showed up, I had to do it manually. Because I want to, Bat. I want to. You're a cute little bat. But yeah, how's your day been, Kiba? Hopefully it's been good. But I don't have any money, and what adventurer would want to help a child anyways? I would always help a child. But Nathan, that's good. That's good. Well, a friend here, of course. I get pulled into anything. I'm glad his day's been decent. I can't be an ass. I can't choose the asshole option I want to. So yes, I shall be glad to provide suitable recompense in Richard's stead, while a part of me hopes that this will lead to inspiration. Above all, I feel compelled to lend a helping hand. But yeah, I'm glad your day's been decent, Kiba. I was shocked to find your family in Boise, in Seattle, I mean, so thank you for telling me the names. You'll really help me? Oh, thank you so much. And again, chat, my VC is open. If you guys want to come in and chat for a little. Glad to work it out for ye. But as a client, there's something you need to bear in mind. That is, you gotta give the adventurer ye trust. Be honest with what exactly it is ye need, and she'll be able to help ye all the better. Honestly, it's a good relationship, good start of a foundation. The place I want to go is a lighthouse here in Lower Nonetia. It's named for one of the 12. I heard a rumor from a kid in town, you see. He told me that ghosts appear there during the rise. Oh shit! We are gonna go see ghosts! I'm excited, at the same time I'm scared. There's supposed to be lighthouse keepers who died in the calamity, but they spirit children away to the realm of the dead. But that's gotta be nonsense, and I want to prove it. Oh, damn, child. You're brave. We got guts. She has guts, chat. Oh, the 2 lighthouses in the area. Orskular's Torch is the only one as civilians can still get to. Don't call ill nothing about the ghosts, though. I can't help be curious, so I'll come along. Having a yellow jacket with ye ought to make things easier, I reckon. That's a downside of a skirmish anyway. Being a cannoneer, I am more to come blasting things up from a distance. If you run into angry fiends on the road, they're all ye's. Oh cool, we got a little travel party, chat. Okay, let's go. Oh, wait. So, what's your name, adventurer? with Zetsurimisa Okami. Zetsurimisa Okami, I'll remember that. Thank you so much for helping me. We'll go to Ostrich Torch and we'll see if the rumor about the ghost is true. Yep. Ah! We got a little minion! Gulu Jaja. Are you ready to go, Zetsurimisa? Much later coming, someone should return to the Dragon Witch to a place beyond of these developments. Besides, I hear you count. To hear your account afterwards, what you learned and felt will also be unique inspiration. I wish you an enjoyable and insightful excursion. But yeah, right to begin with, I'll we head east to Madman Bridge. It'll give you a chance to see the sights. The path can be steep in places, so don't take a tumble now. I'll be fine. Don't worry, let the adventure begin. And we're off on an adventure, chat. It's adventure time. I don't know if you guys will know what that thing of it's adventure time from. It's like a late 2000s that it was said. What the? Oh, she teleported. Oh, she brought him in here. Look, a river, and there's some sort of strange animal. Oh, that's Toad. We sometimes see children out this way with the folks, but I take it you've never been? Actually, I have. A long time ago, though, before my parents died in the calamity. Poor child. She disappeared in the calamity. Sad, really. I feel sad. Poor child. She's an orphan. We need to adopt her, chat. We need to adopt her. It's alright. I take it at the orphanage. Everyone's really nice and have lots of fun. That'll be Lemon's Shoals, I take it. It's an orphanage run by the former Sangaline Siren, in case he wasn't aware. A fine place by all accounts. We're gonna go there and adopt this child. We're gonna adopt this little Makote child after this, chat, if we can find it. That's where Rochacha's from, every one of my comrades, detective caretakers. I want to let them think she's missing. But then next we make for Ashran's embrace. It's up your tail. Take it slow so you don't wear yourself down. So we go up this hill. I could take a mini, but I want to run. We don't need a mount for this. We're high enough level. They won't disturb us. They won't disturb us at all. I am looking forward to the Peace Team in class when it comes out. I am so gonna learn that side class. Asheron's Embrace. The Navigator. Me fellow Yellow Jackets patrol these parts. At least you worry. They know I ain't on some pleasure jaunt. Wow, we're so high up. It's amazing. I feel the same way when I looked out here from the first time. This bridge was built as a tidal wave sundering the land during the calamity. Resemble all people's determination to rise above the tragedy. Miss Dorothea, attached to headmistress, said that we Lamencians worked hard to become, so we hate to lose and like what we do. What about you, Zetsurimisa? What do you like being an adventurer? Ooh. I don't want to be anything else. I love being an adventurer. That's what I thought. When I grow up, I hope that I like what I do as well. My parents liked what they did. I think when the calamity struck, He didn't run away. They were noble souls, Miss Dorothea said. So she promised to tell me everything one day, but I don't know how to feel when they are gone. And I can't find the words. I want to be a good client though, so I'll think on it. Ah, you youth, don't you just love 'em, chat? Seems Rachana has something she needs to get off her chest and wanted to verify the rumor. Perhaps she, there's no speculation. Come on, let's press on. Sorry about the yawning, chat. I'm still kind of, tired from my trip. It was a long ass trip. From like, we were up since 7 in the morning to like 8 to like 9 at night. Feel it's really killing me. My body's like has all that energy drained. Especially since when you sleep on the bed, you don't sleep on a very comfortable bed. That there's Ortron's Church, one of the 2 lighthouses where he named for gods. Lighthouse keeper's a bloke named Rostan. You can ask him about the ghosts and anything else you like. Lighthouse keeper. So, that's the reason why I want to know about the ghosts. My father and mother were lighthouse keepers, you see, but they disappeared during the calamity and were just never found. When I heard the rumor, I thought that maybe, just maybe, they were the ones haunting the lighthouse. So that's why you wanted to prove the rumor wrong. You couldn't stand people thinking your parents were doing terrible things. Aye, but a part of me wishes that the rumor was true. Then I would be... Oh, this poor little child. And I'd be able to talk to my parents again. There's so many things I'd like to ask them. Well, whatever the truth, we'll find out soon. Let's keep going. This is a really sad rising. I'm not gonna lie, chat, this is a really sad one. And we're going all the way over there. You know what? We're going away now. That's too far over there. We're right on the wolf. Ooh. What was she on? Oh, that's a pretty outfit. I'm guessing she's a white mage. Oh no, she's a sage. Wow, the sea's frozen and splash. Amazing. Oh yeah, that one. This area was lit by the calamity on top of the tidal wave, washing away big swaths of land. A piece of dawn came crashing down yonder. The sea caused Ether to gush out of land and crystallize at once. At that time, I was Miss Dorothea. She was my mother's friend. She took me to a safe place. I was very little then. I didn't fully understand what was happening, but the calamity was really a frightful thing. Imagine how it was for mother and father. This looks reminds me of Midgard from Final Fantasy VII, Chad, the meteor. Well, we're right here. What? I missed this. It looks nice. Oh no, infinite guess. What brings you to the torch? Ah, shit. I wanted to look at that armor. It looked pretty, Chad. It looked really pretty. So yeah, I just had to switch. My back was right now. I just had to pop it quickly. Girls during the rising For all many years as a keeper, I have not seen nor heard about such things at any lighthouse I know. It is certainly some sort of place as children might believe haunted, though. Might be as someone mistook me or some laundry for a spectre. So father and mother weren't ghosts after all? No. But I must say I was surprised to see Ratol's little girl out here. Your parents showed me the ropes when I was starting out as a keeper. We found someone of our family, Chad. They had changed Olema's ring yonder. Nowadays it's on a little isle, but there used to be a stretch of land connecting it. A dangerous stretch it was, rife with nasty beasts. You need to hire adventurers and grizzled ones at that just to deliver supplies. You knew my parents? Tell me more about them. They left me in Limonensa during the calamity and died in the tidal wave. Why did they go out there even though it was so dangerous? What was going on through their minds? I want to know. Story time, Chad. We had to grab the tissues. I was stationed elsewhere at the time, so I only read and replied, but you folks did everything they could to protect Lemon's ring. They built a breakwater using anything and everything they had on hand, but in the end there was no stopping such a monstrous wave. Countless souls were missing when it struck, and the maelstrom melted the search and rescue operations. I joined in on the effort, but I'm afraid they were never found. That's sad. Really sad, Chad. Sorry, don't moving on. Know though that you folks didn't die in vain. By meaning the lighthouse to the very end that day, they guided many vessels safe to shore and saved many lives. I see, they were really noble souls, like Miss Dorothea says. But if I could choose, I wish they was. Oh, little one. Can I just come out and hug the little one, please, Chad? Just a thought, but how would I like to say now you hear more about you folks? It won't be the mundane everyday thing, but what I know I'll be glad to share with you. Oh, take it. I like that very much. Ah, look at little Makote's happy. I'm guessing her father, both her parents were Makote, because one must have been a seeker and one must have been a keeper. Which one's which? I have no idea, because she has the seekers have the eyes, the keepers have the fangs, so she has both. So she was probably both. Her parents have probably both of them. Are we going out? Oh, what's later now? We're probably going to take a moonlight stroll. Good morning, Dr. Lisa. Hold on, and cutscenes I'm going to cover. Oh, so we set the. So it's early morning. I got ready to look at the lighthouse where my father and mother used to be. Oh, look how pretty that is. For the longest time, I thought as though they abandoned me. I want to see, one more time so I can ask them why I had to go. Tell them that I'll miss them. I understand that feeling perfectly, little one. I'm not alone there. I both know that so much. Yeah, there was no one to go, so still I'm glad I can learn about my parents. It made me realize that I want to become someone who helps others, like them and like you. Oh, we inspired someone, Chad. It's so exciting. Oh wow, look how pretty the sunrise is. Thank you for bringing me here. I'm glad we were able to help a child out. It was sweet. Sorry, Dominic on chat. Thank you so much for coming with me, both of you. You're very welcome, dearie. You can always come to me if you need anything. Just no more trying to sneak out. You hear? How about I get back to the orphanage? Hopefully Miss Dorothea won't be too mad at me. You want to report to the Minister Expert, in which case a comrade of mine tell me he's at the anchor yard. I'll see to Richard's get home safely. Be sure to catch the special fireworks after, eh? Be seeing you, Misa. Now then, we go all the way down here. Wrong one. So we have to go down more. I forgot how to jump. Ah. There we go. I think I went the wrong way, chat. I did. We went the wrong way. There we go. We should be on the right way now. Ah, my little Final Fantasy wife is on. I wonder if I run into her in the rising. Let's go straight. Why is everything blurry? Alright. Welcome back, my friend. Was young Richard able to find what she sought? So are you supposed to see the ghost? Her parents who were taken by the calamity. To the point when she summoned acts in the name of none, there's so many tales out there, it's impossible for us to know which every single one. He'll tell our kitchen finds its way through those who need it most, such as the lighthouse keepers, whose courage and sacrifice have come to guide their children years after their passing. Thank you, Dr. Lumisa, for not granting Richard a switch but providing me with an inspiration as well. While we wait for the special fireworks to begin, might you tell me more of your excursion? So now we're going to see a cute firework cutscene, chat. Sorry, I'm just drinking some caffeine. It comes to me, of those who strive onwards to stay in every day. Sorry, I just need to adjust the screen a little bit. There we go. we're gonna hear the minstrel's tale now. And memory back. Ah, little puppy! My kin! Greetings, warrior of light. Ah, little minions! This is what I expressed out to reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. Pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, have been beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. We're talking to Nakuyo Yoshida, one of the people who helped me Final Fantasy XIV. For long years, we have walked together with you on this grand adventure. It's never-ending journey, one that should continue tomorrow, surely as it does today, the most natural of things. Along the way, I have endeavored to keep my gaze firmly fixed upon the future. Oh, the little minions! We have them all, except for the pig. Of late, however, I have been keenly reminded we must occasionally look back on the path we walked. That we might remember the lessons learned. Of course, of our adventures, it seems I too have grown. To learn from success and failures both, I forge ahead with humility and sincerity. This is what I have resolved to do at the journey's beginning, and I resolve to do so anew. Nothing will please us more than continue having you at our side on the road ahead. I wonder if these are all like the little devs and stuff of 14 that we presents the minion. And I pray that upon this journey of life that we have honor to share, the light of the crystal shall ever shine. Now the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. This world shall yet endure as long as we continue making our way. I pray that we shall have occasions to meet again. Till that day, I wish you the happiest of journeys. Fare ye well. Sorry, Chad, I had something in my throat. I have not had major character from the main culprit yet, so I have no idea where he is. What's happening in our lives, no bearing on fate of the world. More often than not, they go unobserved and unremarked. But you, my friend, gather up such forgotten tales and see them delivered. And doing so, bring joy, and a token of gratitude, I dedicate to you this song, a song of journey's fulfillment. Oh wow, look at the fireworks display. In gleaming gold thunders rise, boundless sky it calls. In silver pale the paths of men, a white and endless pall. So far away the guiding light that you do now espy, but flames of life the warmth impart to comfort and inspire. Take heart, my friend, for here we stand, so we shall remain. Your destination reach you shall by memory's refrain. Oh, that's such a sweet song. I have no doubts at you. Much. Oh, thank you for the little hi, Kiba. Thank you for that. It's the night will still rise, give rise to many more tales. I do like the fireworks though, they look pretty. Your tales in particular may be more violent than those of others. There may be times where you face great hardships and a weight is more than you can bear. In such a time, I bid you remember this, no matter how great your burdens, tales that you have gathered shall ever be your strength, a beacon to light your way in the darkness. So, that's pretty cute. I've not heard that little sound of Let's Redeem in a long time. But yes, this is how pretty the fire rising is. And in the city, I had to go to my house quickly because I've not been there for a while and I don't want to get the auto demolished. But yes. You might, sometimes you're able to see the fireworks, like, in the residential area. See, like, we go to Shirogane. I wonder what those beasts the minstrel was trying to buy could be. Oh, I know who they're referenced. I have a few. It could either be the deviants or the. Oh, I know. I have a feeling I know. But hello, Lando. How are you? Let me give you a shout out. Then I end up coming with the Beast Tamer, that's coming out soon. That's right. I have to hurry catch up in the MSQ so I can get that. Class, that's a fun class I'm actually looking forward to. Taming the Beasts. So yes. How are you today, Orlando? Hopefully you're doing good. Since Citrusy practically requested it word for word. Wait, seriously? But see, Chad, you can actually see the fireworks here in the cities and the little villages. You wouldn't really see them in the in Ishgard in them though. But like if you go to Kagane, you'll be able to see them there too, I believe. I'm actually I should know. If I have a new computer by November, I probably would do a subathon or a marathon, I should say. Huh, I thought you could see the fireworks here, but I guess not. Oh well. Time to run to the house quickly so we don't lose it. Sometimes you can, sometimes. I'd like to give you so I can see it in a little home village. That would be cool. Yeah. But the reason why I have not done one yet is because I am waiting for I get a new computer so I can play a lot more games. I have a few games I do want to get eventually. That's on my list that I want to stream for you. One of them being Assassin's Creed Shadows. But yeah, once I get a new computer, I'm hoping by November, or sometime in November, I will do a subathon. Well, or not subathon, a feastathon, or I have no idea yet what I'm gonna call it. But yeah, I will have a timer and everything while you. So yeah, I'll probably do some collabs during it, play some games. Probably have to reach out to Maya to play like a horror game or something. Speaking of horror, I am going to be doing a collab soon, someday soon, with Kiba. I promised I would. We will be playing Burn It with Fire 2. Into the Spider games together. So yes. I did see a preview of it, and like I say, this I'm not looking forward to playing it. I don't want to play it, but I promised Kiba I would. And this wolf never goes back on her promises. Yes. So we got the organizing done, and let's go to a new. Let's continue our new game plus. Where do we go? Waking Sands. So we'll pray return to the Waking Sands. Let's take another level Namazu that's been cooking. I did the other beast tribes too. So much to do in this game, so little time, chat. That is actually, believe it or not, Kiba, next week, next Monday. It's my next punishment stream. So I like. Shit! I should not have mentioned that. I should not have mentioned that. Now those people who love seeing me punished through bits will try to save it to make me suffer. Damn it. Oh shit, I forgot to put a poll up for the community night this week. I will have to do that after stream. Because I totally spaced it out. Unless I could do it through my... Yeah. Unless one of my mods could do it for me. I believe I gave him access to edit. I'm not 100% sure. Ah, the triumphant hero returns. Denver told us the news upon his arrival. He is presently in the solar giving a full report to Lady Minfilia. Put up the poll for a community stream next Saturday, for this coming Saturday. So we know which game to play. And if we have, so I think I gave my mods, my Discord moderators access to that. I'm not 100% sure. If not, then I'll do it after stream. But mods, if you do have access, can you please put up a poll? For me, the list should be like always if you just want to scroll up. Another options. In my previous polls, there should be an option. 1 sec, let me pull it up on my phone. Repo. And I can, thank you, Kiba. I will actually, yes, I will do those emotes eventually. The ones, so I'll do that quickly right now. Just give me a moment, chat. I have to get onto my phone. That's okay, Kiba. I can, do it. I don't know. I believe I can put them down there. They know which ones are which. So just give me one moment, chats. And let me do this. And thank you for doing that. Let me. I'm just gonna give these quickly. So just give me one moment. Where's my ghost? Shoot, wait, that's what it is. So, hey Jaeger, thank you for the hydration. So yes, I will just the stream will be right back. I'm just doing and the polls, the little emotes. Thank you, Kiva, for posting the poll. I just and then there we go. We have the poll up. Thank you, Kiva, for helping me with that. So you guys go ahead and vote for your choices. It's most eager to see you. Let me give you a shout out, Jaeger. Or Mods, can you give a shout out to enough Jaeger for me? But how are you, Jaeger? Hopefully you're doing fine. My later Ravnica caused natural abuse of her life. I wasn't there when the Amadra took her prisoner. I was making it day by day. So, I'm glad you're doing okay. As long as you survive, that's all. As long as you survive and it's okay, that's what matters. And I wasn't there when they served her to Ifrit. Yes, but some miracles she survived, but that's not an excuse of fault that she should have never had to face such dangers alone. I failed her utterly. Listen, feeling you all. Let me give you. Ow. My things are being stupid to me right now. Yes. Have you done the rising yet, Jaeger? Done for every. Fun fact, chat: you can get the Scion's outfits in the Mog's shop. Then the what now? The Rising event in Final Fantasy XIV. The new. It's so good to see you again. Have you played it? Have you done it yet? Put the timing, my friend. I just finished regarding Mephilia with your heroic exploits. Not gonna lie, I have a lot of. Ooh, you should do the event. It's pretty fun. You can just see them as cutest little creature that you just might want to end up adopting. Tell me everything. You have done well to return to us. But your phase were undeniably great, yet a part of me believes that I had no cause to fear. Now we can put a pay to our long investigation. Why does it look sad? Probably log in to make sure Yoshi P doesn't take my house for not. I actually just did that before I did this new game plus because auto demolishing happened. It's all back on, I believe. Which that is, Chad. If you don't log in the game for a certain amount of time and go to your house, it will get auto demolished, which means you lose the plot. And you have to, and I believe you have to go to a scavenger to get all your items back. So basically, you would have been wasting above 3.5 mil on a plot or more, depending on how big of a house you got. We are slowly saving up Gil for to get us a bigger plot. But I think they're gonna implement something that will now let you have like a small, make the inside bigger and stuff now. I'm not 100% sure on. Wait, did they add that patch? Rundown, if you're still in the chat, when are they gonna add the? Is the rumor about making like the inside of the house is bigger? You can buy an expansion for them. Is that a rumor, or has that been actually certified in for the game? We suspected that Amaja uncovered both the robbery and the abduction with aims of summoning the primal Ifrit. They added a feature where you can change the inside sound, some may or be. Okay, so it does happen. I would have to look into that because yeah, you keep my plot, but make it like my inside a medium. I would love that. I have I have 3 stories instead of 2. Hee much more stuff to decorate. Maybe make one a Twitcher room. I mean, what? I mean, you guys did not hear that. You guys did not hear what I just said. Noise tell them to Uda. Similar incidents have been rife and born in Livminster and Gardenia of late. I dare say you've been curious as to how those crimes are linked to the primals. Permit me to explain. Having manifested in the physical realm, primals must consume ether if they are to maintain their presence here, and the stronger they become, the more ether light they require. Now, ether exists throughout creation, flows through all life, and permeates the very air we breathe. Livestream! Alas, this alone will not suffice to sustain the likes of Ifrit. Nay, he and his kind require more concentrated source of ether. Crystals. It's for this reason that incidents involving crystals can often be traced back to a primal. Which leads us to why the abductions. To understand this, you must first understand how primals are born. When all is well with the world, primals possess no physical form. Their essence is dispersed across a great river of ether. I'm trying to stream, little one. Yep. However, when the world is plunged into chaos, those who worship the primals cry out to their gods for deliverance from suffering. These cries serve as a beacon towards which a primal's essence is irresistibly drawn. And this is come together, or etheric consolaces, which grants the being's physical form. Once born, a primal gains strength from its followers' worship. The more numerous and fervent they are, the more powerful their god becomes. But the primals are suddenly satisfied with such reverence as the utterance freely give. In order to gain more power, they do not scrupulate to create followers. They do this by tempering mortals, a position which you yourself were subjected. Yet, even as if he took your comrades in his thrall, you alone remain unaffected. This is thanks to the power you possess, the Echo. We know not of why it is. I'm sorry, I can't. So those are great powers to protect us. I can read. I have a cat. I'm not being unstubborn. You, Maya, come here, boy. Come lay on Mama's lap. Come lay on Mama's lap. Or lay on the bed. But stop. Mama needs to see the stream. When you first came to us, I told you that Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. I trust you now begin to see why. Recent incidents all show a common trait: miraculous planning. Such elaborate designs are a new development, and one which fills me with an unshakable sense of foreboding. Maya, please. While I share your concerns, my presenting feelings is one of relief at your safe return. The immortal flames assured me that they would deal with the aftermath, so you would need not to concern yourself with that. You may rest easy for the time. I suggest you take full advantage of the respite, Tetramisa. You may be sure it won't last long. Once the people learn the identity of the hero who felled Ifrit, I fear you would not nay a moment up to yourself. Okay, so we're going to be hunted down. Lovely. Whether she intends to or not, I'm afraid I neglected to tell you something I think it would best you heard from one of us. Concerns the tempered abductees that were rescued, I'm sorry to report that all are to be put to death. Oh, what? What do you mean you're gonna fix them? I forgot how savage this game could get. putting people to death. But then again, I guess there would have been a better option than being enslaved for your whole life. But then, indeed, concluded. Needless to say, the information must not be known to the public. I swear to you that we did not do this if there were any other recourse. But once a man is tempered, he is tempered for life. His very existence lends strength to the primal he cannot choose but to worship. So we silence continue our fight, that no more innocents need to be sacrificed. I hope you continue to stand with us. But I should be going. I must offer my apologies to the Flame Trainer for losing his people suffer. Till next time. I think they gave the characters more expressions in the later expansions, much better. God forgive me, how many my lives Louis Shaw would never allow this to happen. I have to do better. I have to be stronger. And yes, chat, I will be doing the side quests of the MSQ as well. So we will be doing the Bahamut, the Four Lords, the Warning Triads, etc. All of them. So, what's Maya might have something to do with your newfound faith. Oh! I know this scene coming up. And not till not so very long ago, you were sorry. Were but one of the many adventurers seeking to make their way in Eurasia. But for your character and courage, you are raised to be esteemed post of envoy. Therefore, you travel the realm aiding those who need without thought of reward. Confirming to your stolen the Scions would benefit from your aid, and no sooner had you joined us than you personally bested the primal E-Fleet. You have achieved a great deal in a short time, and won fame in so doing. Alas, fame does not come without a price, as you will soon discover. We have guests, or rather you have guests. Beg pardons? Alignment figure waiting as always. I am to give an understand that Sands of Seven Dawn have been recently welcomed in a new hero into the mists. I am here on behalf of the Maelstrom Grand Company of Liminal Zed to offer said hero a place of honor within our ranks. And here, Chad, is where you guys will be choosing the Grand Company. Succeeds after Liminal, your recent exploits have gained you the attention of the Grand Companies of Elorzia. Each organization would have Ifrit's bane for its own. To this end, all three have sent officers to court you. None of them are my type, sadly. None of these guys are my type. They were not ordinarily go to such lengths to enlist a new recruit that they have is evident in their high regards for you. I find myself wondering how word of Zetramuse's deed spread so quickly that the immortal flames should know of a trump is to be expected, but what of the other grand companies? Tatalu. Only the loyalty don't want to cross. You represent you, Mistress Okami. There's no ordinary woman who can face Primal and emerge the victor. The Order allies have need of valiant women such as you. Join your strength to ours, friend, and allow us to ensure that peace forever reigns over the Trailswood. What pleasure it is to finally meet you, Mistress Okami. My comrades speak of you in the most glowing terms. A woman of your talent belongs with the immortal flames. Join your strength to ours, friend, and together let's secure a prosperous future for Ulda. The Emma was not exaggerating when she said you had the look of a hero. Full often does she speak of you, friend. As many others in Laminsa, long before the rest of Erzia took note, your name was well known to us, owing to your valorous deeds on behalf of our citizen. The only matter that I really want you for the maelstrom. Join your strength to ours together and let us see grand vessel of Liminalisa to the shores of glory. So chat, which grand company do you guys think I joined? Lady Manphilia? Very well. Though I'm quite sure you need no reminding, perhaps a brief summary of the situation will help clarify your thoughts on this matter. As you know, the Grand Companies are all-encompassing organizations empowered to call upon the mutual economic and technical resources of their respective city-states in time of strife. These are presently three such organizations in the Lordia, the Maelstrom of Liminalisa, the Order of the Twin Adder of Cordinia, the Immortal Flames of Ulda. Serving the Grand Company means serving the nation to which it belongs. You will be in charge with its defense and tasked with advancing its cause. Then for your faithful service, you will be furnished with various rewards, some which may prove useful in other endeavors. If you are uneasy over which companies best deserve your loyalty, be at ease. The commitment you make this day need not be permanent. If you wish to shift your allegiance to a later date, you are entitled to do so, and yet I see that it's not small choices for you to face. Outside of Christmas, you will of course recall the three city-states applying the hold remembrance servants. As part of each proceedings, I am given to understand that the leadership of each grand company will deliver an address. These addresses outlined may help make an informed decision. What you say, my dear officers? A fine suggestion. You are wise as you are beautiful, my lady. Very well, let Zedrimir, your leader, speak, then return here with her decision. We eagerly await your answer. So yeah, chat, which kind of company do you think I had joined? The farewell adventurers are by their nature a liberty-loving breed, and not best suited to the discipline of military service. Strongly urge you to join your grand company nonetheless. While the promise of rewards is enticing in itself, that's the only benefit. You possess of great powers, actually, Musa, and whether you're capable of doing untold good, yet know that great power won't attract attention, not all of it friendly. There are those who wish you ill, and you must needs be on the lookout for them. Yet, however vigilant you are but one woman. In the midst of grand company, however, you'll be one woman amongst many. A friend amongst friends. In achievements you shelled, and so will the danger. I can think of no better arrangement. Of course, joining one organization need not mean leaving another. I hope we can still continue to rely upon your aid. Trav knows what we would have need of its days ahead. Grandparents seek to protect their own nation. Sweet Sands, on the other hand, seek to preserve the future of Eurasia as a whole. Similar yet not quite the same. Now then, I expect you'll be feel more often in the future. Such outreach care to you at all times. It will allow us to stay in touch regardless of location. And we're gonna link Pearl chat. So it's changing exactly means and you have the power to help shape anew. Now I can say what tomorrow will bring, but so long as we believe in ourselves, there is not we cannot achieve. Now it's time to return you for your journey. Before you depart, be sure to speak to Tataru. She will praise you as to where and when the remembrance servants are due to take place. But yeah, chat. It'll be interesting. What group did you think I joined? Did I join the Flames, the Serpent, or the Storm? I am curious. Which do you think I have joined? That's Tataru. If I remember correctly, the Tataru is up here. And then she's downstairs. Yep, she's right here. I am sorry about all the attention you're getting to me, so I might have sung your praises a little too loudly and often to a few many people. Next time I'll be sure to hold my tongue, literally if necessary. Yes, I expect you want to know when and where the remembrance events are taking place. Yes. What was the plan? Gardenia's Ground Company, the Order of the Twin Adders, will hold the first of the three services. The other seat see a Kani Sauna will deliver her address at Crypto's Amphitheater. I should probably mention at this point, due to the organizational charges involved in assembling all parts, it's possible that the order of the service might change. There's just not much we can do about it, so make sure Gordonia is your first point of call. Next, you'll need to go to Ulda, where the Flame General Ruban Alduran will be addressing the masses of the Royal Promenade. Oh, I mean, it's rumored there is to be special guests. How exciting! Last but not least, you must make your way to the stateroom in Luminsa, where the Maelstrom Chief, Admiral Mirib Bolifashrim, will be giving her address. Room is accessible via the Admiral's lift. Identify yourselves to the Centurial, and you admit your access card. Know that? Yes, I do. Well, off you go then. I hope you find the remnant servant suitable educational. I suggest visiting the city-states in my prescribed order, though with zero record of impeccable timing and luck, schedule may well change in your favor of your preferred travel plans. Farewell. So, chat, where do you guys want to go first? Oh. So we will be attention on all these, but you need to choose. You guys get to choose which one we visit first. The poll has started. In the meantime, I'm going to go see where try to figure out where little one is. I don't see him in his bed. I don't see him on his chair, so he might be upstairs. So you guys get to choose. We'll go to the woods, the desert, or the sea first. Alright, let's see the results. If you have no results, I will do in order then. To New Gardenia we go. No, little one, this is mine. And can I hide this? Oh, I can hide the chat. There you go. I can see. My leg's asleep, chat. Here we go, chat. wasting time.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
The other seeds here.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
That is old. That's like 5,000 years old, I believe.
Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races.
Okay.
So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness.
It's all possessed.
And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. Years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Carteneau. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity.
Damn.
The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable.
On a trap quest.
So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another
I
dawn.
forgot how bad a lot of the other
Please join
reworks
with me in honoring their memory.
Yeah, that's true. I like the later versions of stuff, but again, this is still back when they remade it, so when do you get used to hearing? I'm used to hearing like Alizé and Alpha Nodes and all the Sanquins and all your Strollers.
And how do you
Lady,
propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
like this voice, I can only hear her as an elder voice, as a voice she has later on. So this one. So, speaking of VAs, you just reminded me. I have to double check and make sure everyone's still on for Thursday.
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen.
Halifax Alf's London VA was later known as Malifaux. No way! That is so funny.
Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity,
It's funny because Colin Ryan's finally played a
sanctity.
game in his. No way! What was his reaction?
We must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
For
forest.
the elementals! If you'll permit me, Alfie, no.
You cannot take this voice seriously.
And my sister, Alizé, at your service.
I'm cringing so hard right now.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Here's the Sam Ringos, who is a lot of things. There's an extra request the more troublesome being naturally walking this position won't summon the bloodthirsty primal Galudia. sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent. Long been on friendly terms with the Gardenians. Until recently, alas, at least they have grown aloft and changed, overseeing by what the time to summon the primal Lamur. Guardians have no love for war and considered open conflict a last resort. The clash with the Exos has ever more regularly, you may assured that they do so in self-defense. As for sylphs, they are as bound by peace treaty, and though no one wants how long before it's broken. So let's ignore the Guardian in general. It's one of the more opponent in their nations to begin with. Oh, thank you for the hydration, Bad. But yeah, Guardian, I kind of like Guardian, yeah, kind of. One of the acts will continue their incursions, spurred on by Goryruda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. So, yes, Goryruda, but it only has. Whether Gordinians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of Tornado will need all the help it can muster. Almost all of the class storylines have to do with oppressed people or outright racism, which, to be fair, does make for a good fantasy world. Shoot, Daddy, you do have a point. However, valuable might the aid of the capable adventurer prove to them then. I do like the twins' later expansions voices, they're much better. I love fantasy worlds where everyone hates everyone. Well, you do have the Garleans who have hate on everyone else, basically, for being for not being Garlean. So, I guess you have a point there. Now we'll go to Ulda. Guns had the risk, don't make it okay, but says the one who plays a Guardian in the game. But I'm not judging. There's some Guardians that are good. They have redemption arc, but still. You have to admit the Guardian King at this time is a racist motherfucker. Pardon my language. Again, I also have no room to talk. Because I worship in this game. I do worship a primal, and it's not Heidelin. Or the Mother Christos people of Wonder. Where am I going? Oh, fuck, I forgot where I'm going. Oh. Where am I going? Oh, Timberlake Rule. I can't remember how I lost my train of thought. The world that buys those that can use magic, so they just buy their. Okay. Run wrong does not make it right, but then again, I can see where they're coming from. And then you have them guys like the villain of Stormblood. I'm not gonna mention names. Who just doesn't care for that and just wants fighting. Just wants to fight the ultimate being. Which in the end grew to a love-hate relationship with the Warrior of Light. But still, Guardians get a redemption. Almost all the Guardians get a redemption arc.
Tis the Sultana Nanimo herself!
And Roban as well.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore. Hurrah!
Get too close to fight, you get burned.
Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold, where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
That's all. One of my favorite one of my favorite beings in this game, I should say.
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Ludo does have some of my favorite lines if your class starts there. I actually did. I was curious one time, so I just did a character each one to make for each different side thing. And I remember if you start in Ul'dah, you meet the Sultana much earlier than you would do in the game. Not too sure about Gardenia, but they do have some good lines. I do give you that rundown. Through the classes you pick, two classes I'm trying to play, pick up here, which I have to level up. When you become an ambassador, you're invited to a gathering, and in Ul'dah, it is a feast. That is true. But then again, something happens later in game that cannot say for spoiler reasons, and makes things tricky in a sense. Oh yeah, Orlando, after stream today, you up for doing some dailies and some leveling? I need to level up some of my classes.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
I just have like Golemon or something. But just pulls you into the senses. This is on the back of the poor feast or the pretty much. That is pretty much. It's one of the reasons why I don't want to come to Ul'dah that much. But then again, and it's like, yeah.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
I cannot take this voice seriously. I'm sorry.
Yet many left our gates, never to return.
His voice sounds so much better in the later
Let
games.
us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests.
You said Thal's honored guests. What about Nald's?
If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead.
Yeah, right.
Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled.
No longer enthralled, thank you very much. We killed Ifrit.
Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous?
And now here he just says, here, we have all this here, fuck you to the rich.
I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save?
Depends
You
on how you look, who we'd ask.
living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, The Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth.
You guys still rich enough.
Yet we do not act.
Ilda, Chad, I believe Ilda will be one of those who could survive the apocalypse and still run strong.
Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand.
That is true.
Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond.
So death.
Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth.
But then again, you have all those poor people in poverty.
In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity.
I cannot say what I want to say right now, chat, because it will go against my own rules. So I have to.
As the realm prospers, so shall Uldar. As Uldar prospers, so shall her people.
Ja, for Uldar!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Rauban?
This ton is cute though.
People of Uldar, I, Nanimo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of
Why does it look like she
Uldar.
has a doll face in this? My screen looks like she has a doll face.
Those who measure that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and
See
hopes
this?
of her people.
Call fancy politics. Call. You know what I'm talking about, Rondell. You know what I'm talking about.
Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Uldar, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Nan Satana, Nan Lazimo, Nan Nanamo.
Live Nanamo!
Nanamo's cute. She's not biased.
Victory and fortune. Stride fearless into the inferno, for we are by fire reborn.
So just. Yeah, until you realize that half the freaking city
Forsooth,
with once a greedy son of bitches. The Uldons have a long history of conflict with the Amaldria, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Did anybody the look of this taste? Think you have encountered them? The Uldons do not shy from confrontation. If a line threats their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is struck to life. Yet he is one but of several problems. They have been quiet these past 5 years. The Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Uldar has no clear policy on how to deal with them. Like I said, the rich governs this place like it's a third world country. So not even Satana's conference are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amaldria are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Each time they do so, the Eldon sends their forces to smite the primal, and even though they invariably succeed, each victorious bar with blood is a war of a generation that they cannot well sustain. Small wonders that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such desperate hour, an hour of your experience would be the most welcome addition to the ranks. Ha! As if I would. I don't see. I'm for the people. The small crowd. I don't serve no rich bastard. mean, sure, living amongst Lalas would be cool and all, but still. The rich gets too greedy and then it affects us, the poor. But anyways. Not gonna lie, chat. Later on in the game, you will see how bad poverty can get in this game. Then can make it in this game. But that's not for a few more expansions, so yes. Sorry. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Yes, we'll go see the Admiral.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
A lot of rogues here.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. 700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Jack Sparrow might come here and disrupt you guys blind. And again, you probably won't get too far.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartino. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa.
Pirate code. Don't you just love it?
No army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom, much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
I still can.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken
I've been saying it wrong, I'm saying
I
mismatch.
see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go.
Is Ulda the only one that had to deal with one beast tribe? I can't remember. 'Cause I know.
These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull.
Unless it's...
And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck?
Well, to be fair, you guys are pirates. You have a pirate code. It's bound to make some clashes. I mean, look at the Pirates of the Caribbean, Jack Sparrow and Barbossa. Look what happened to them.
There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port.
Imagine this castle was just a floating ship.
We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral! Admiral Melvin!
So we have pirates,
Gather the lads!
woodland folk, and
Atlas!
government issues.
To the seven hells, Admiral!
Not that much of good land. And then we have the next land that we're going to be visiting in the next expansion. Which, I
Fancy
could always say
meeting you
more.
again.
The Emma mentions in her dress Lamenta is plagued by two beast tribes. The first is a fish-like Sanagan, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. Second is a kobold who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As of the beast tribe's presence when travel summoned none, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lamenta's backyard. And it's that to say not of eternal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end for the blood feud among the various factions. And while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. The Illuminators are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire. They must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside and the primal threat dealt with according for all. To this end, I expect that they soon will take the decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom's standard will be drenched in a deeper shade of crimson ere long. A couple of adventurers like you will be a valuable addition to the crew is beyond question. No, thank you. Way above where you sail, Lieutenant Admiral. So we have three choices, chats. Pirate, oppression, or lives amongst the woods. I went with, if you guys could guess my grand company, kudos to you. This is Memphilia. I hope you're well, I hope. Hope you're correct in thinking that the final Remembrance Servant is now concluded. 1 minute ago you said, welcome to incidents. Just an aside, tries to remember guests from the grand companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would be would not be due to keep them in spits any longer. In short, hurry back. So there you go, Chad. You have backstory of all three nations. Alright, let's hop on a mount. When we can mount the new birds. We go this way. And there we go, we got off a giant zoo. Now we go touch the Minfilia. Let me in. Welcome back. We either got these words as let me ask you hope. You think the best of the problem. Trust you see now why your service are such demands. Why have you said I'm going to have to block this off in a sec. This is much reminds me how play give the Grecans officials your answer. We already know who we went. We're gonna go with them again, but first I have to send him. I just gotta send a message.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep.
I went with the
wheels
others.
Of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
Not gonna lie, I first thought these two were villains till later on.
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alize, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon
I need to
Eorzea.
stand up and stretch.
So deep, in fact.
Hello, Lilius.
the
How are
realm still
you?
bleeds.
Hopefully you're doing good. Let me give you a shout out. Oh yeah, I forgot to give a shout out to Run Down.
Needless to say, the
I just need to
beast
stand up and stretch.
prime
How's your
to
Hollow
not
Knight,
to
please?
alleviate the pain.
I just need to stand up for a
So,
moment.
The task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Sorry, I had to stretch for a moment. My legs. Stand up and stretch. I'm tired and about to go to bed. I want to jump and say goodnight. Alright, thank you for stopping by quickly and saying hi, Lilius. I hope you have sweet dreams and a good sleep.
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
I like. I definitely like a later voice.
Welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
I forgot how stuck up Alphinaud is in these earlier things. Like he's.
The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
No, no. There must be business spending time. Nope. I'm gonna go back. You have your reason, but Mike, me, and Stormy see so strong arm and shadow the high pulse together vessel with Flounder, and when ship goes down, the passage will always show the fate of the crew. I want to go with my grand company I went with before. You become an adder. This also would have touched your heart. Have you resolved? Yes. You have chosen wisely, my friend. The elder Seer will be overjoyed. The Federal let us speak practical matters. In order to complete the enrollment procedures, you must report to our headquarters in Gardenia, the Adder's Nest. Brand New 6 stands at the southern part of the city, now called New Gardenia. Give your name and the personnel officer there, and he will guide you through the formalities. No doubt that indeed will be great honor to our order. When next we meet in Gardenia, I shall be called sister. But yes, I was an adder beforehand, because out of all of them, the adder spoke true to me than the others. I mean, I could have become a pirate, but then I'm like, nah, I don't want to live the life on 7 seas. Yes, you don't say. So you hear my eldest talking. I'm not sure where my youngest went. Speaking of, do I have any classes over here that I need to do? Forest job classes. Oh fuck, I'm gonna journal. Alright, I have okay, I still have to do this. I was in the middle of doing that. Oh, I have to finish. I have some many what the I never realized I had some of these. Oh, I had to finish doing that. Alright, so I do have some more quests I have to do. I'll get to them eventually. They're not important quests right now. Here we go. You will come to the Atlas Nest, the headquarters of the Order of the Twin Adder. Ever do we welcome those who toil in the element's name for the good of our forest nation. I just love forests are so wonderful, and especially full of meat and delicious food to hunt. The great adventurer herself, yes, the recruitment officer sent word that you were on the way. It's a pleasure and honor to both welcome you to our ranks, friend. Let me gather together the relevant documentation. Sir! What is it? Report. Message from the enemy spiral, sir. A highway skyward ship has taken fire from Imperial forces and skies over the East Shroud. Velter's engines were crippled, sir, and was forced to make an emergency landing south of Nine Lives. 9 lives? Gods, that could have come at the worst time. All but a handful of our forces are presently afield dealing with the Alaxal. That means that now Furlough have yet to be formally introduced into our ranks, but we urgently need your aid. On likely, the airship was bearing civilians, and the reports are accurate. It would have come dangerously close to the Ghanaian occupied territory. Please make haste to the area southeast of the 9 Illyrius. Look at the airship and obtain certain statues of the passengers. Oh, my tongue's getting tired. So then, I can't remember what that is. The hut. Up there's the wedding chapel. I forgot how troublesome it is not being able to fly. Ah! Here we go. Now I have little one. Now I have major cat aggro. Hey, baby. Mommy was wondering when you were going to come. I have little one. What's wrong, Miss? Yeah. Sorry. I must get rid of this gnat before we go in. There we go. I don't know if you guys can hear him, but he's a happy baby. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait, let's get some cover first. Let us now send you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Please, friend, we mean you no harm. You're an engineer of the Ghanaian Ironworks, are you not? We were alerted to your plight and have come to rescue you. And you are Zetan Mr. Okami, I presume? I was told to expect an honorary stipend. My thanks for your aid, friend. Little one, I don't have your pillow right here, so I'm gonna have to make do with the blanket. Sorry, I have a cat literally covering my mouth at the moment. A nasty craft is that it must be gone on to work. There's no end to this man's treachery. The secrets of magic belong in the Imperial hands. They are not to be used to go on Alosian savages. But taking this craft to the fortress, dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garlean's crimes. Ooh, where is... No! Scout from Castrom's. It means to relinquish the ship. Reg, you have to help him. The fool of Lalo is hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Tiny Bronco, isn't that the work's latest creation? It's the first ship built since the calamity. The first is Master Garland, well, since he went missing. As he got to work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she really wants that those bastards blasted her out of the sky. Tell me all. The Animal's latest creation must not fall into Garlean hands. We shall strike them swift and sure, and rescue Engineer Ridge. But I trust we can line this a point? Yes, of course you can. May the Matreon watch over us with me. An average 2 arms. Mama has to fight now, boy. Leave none standing? We'll try. Keys. They level sync. Wanna bet? Isn't long enough? Dude, what are you thinking? I'll be right back, chat. I have to go get a pillow. Little one, I'm getting you a pillow right now. Here you go, boy. Mama goes get your pillow and you run away. I see how it is. Yeah. This wolf is older. We need to find the elixir of youth, chat. Then this wolf will be much more spring chicken. You know what I mean. Be more like a spring chicken. Where's my headphone now? I'm losing everything. I'm losing everything, chat. I would have lost my head if it was not attached to it. Bigs! Like the cute little Lala. Reg, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. How's she look, anyways? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wrangle enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. Few minor modifications, we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. When you do what, we shall keep watch over the perimeter. The enemy may yet still be lurking nearby. As for you, Zatulumisa, you have more than done your part today. I bid you return to the Owl's Nest and complete your enlistment. I pray there be no further interruptions. When next we meet, let us be as fellow serpents of the order. I just want to say sorry for calling you Imperial Spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously though. If it hadn't been for you and the twin adder lads there, we would chain up in the dungeon by now. I am in your debt, friend. We both are. Riggs. Thank you, we are very grateful. Not gonna lie, I kinda wonder what happens if you do like the group. If you went the other way. Let's see. Back to the nest we go. That's an ugly looking gnat. This may spirit well to see you return. What arrived is Malco from the team at near Liris. Least you worry, the twin years are safely on their way. Jay informs me that you were instructed in the mission success. Now I've found the engineer Biggs than you did who helped us throughout the gauntlet. Things that might have been very difficult. And all this while you were even introduced into the order. You are well on your way to carving a fair career myself beneath the twin addered standards. But without further ado, let us see to your introduction. 12 willing, there won't be any further more interruptions. Alright. Now I have to do all these little quests before we get back onto the jump. Yeah, all these Grand Company quests, don't you just love them? Protocol quests that praise you of who we are and what we do. After which I invite you to swear our oath on your free will. We have witnesses. The Twin is the Grand Company of Gardenia. It brings together the new martial economic and technological resources of our nation. That we may stand strong in times of direst adversary when our very survival hangs in the balance. I was formed in the days before the calamity in readiness to fight the Gaulian Empire and to combat the beast tribes and the primals. Needless to say, our struggles continue to this day. Lucia Conning Senna is the supreme commander of our force. Under her wise leadership, we protect the people of Gardania, in sanctuary of the Tweleswood. As the entwined serpents at great stand and stood as four-burn strive as one, with friends from afar to ensure that peace shall ever reign in Gardania. In doing so, we will honor the will of the elementals, and theirs is the will of the wood. Now then, Mr. Okami, I ask that you give us unto us the oath of allegiance in whatever fashion you see fit. I shall strike down our enemies and drink of their blood. I like that. Quite. Your fever is surely not up. May you lend your strength as you strive to preserve all that's good in this great nation. By the power vested in me, I assign you the rank of Serpent Private 3rd Class. You are now a woman of the Order of the Twin Adder. Go forth, Private Okami, and do what brings peace to the trials and honor unto our name. Meh. I mean, I go around murdering. That counts as much. So, we join the serpents. We become snakes. Like every answer, the enemy of the joined snakes. We're going. Can you hear me, so this is Minfilia. An officer of the Order of the Twin Adder contacted me with news of your enlistment. Congratulations, Private Okami. I've no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask you to pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though now you are subject of Gardania, you are no less a scion. Pray Return to the Waking Sands at the earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. Shall be waiting. It's a call from a friend in need, perhaps? As you suggested, I should not keep you any longer. I would have us suggest you speak with High Super Commander Voswell Heliax before you depart. You may prepare you sit down your journey ahead. Yeah, I have to touch this dude now. The request of my but as you can see, Chad. Wait. Why is it like What rank am I already? Oh, I'm second lieutenant. I'm a second lieutenant. I'm here just looking though. Hi dear Lan, and that's okay. Looking is welcome here. Hopefully doing good. But yeah, we welcome all types of lookers here. Hopefully it's been good. I think we'll do a half hour more chat, that we might call it. Because this wolf is slowly getting sleepy and exhausted. Not in real life, Amanda said the Lalas were wearing tank tops. I was like, wait, what? Lalas wear tank tops? Look at Bass. Lady Memphilia waits you within. Not gonna lie, I really thought one of them was wearing tank tops. I was like, wait, when did they make Lala have Lalas wear tank tops? Welcome back. It seems you waste no time putting new skills to work. How do I know? The recruitment officer called to regale me with a tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was Palafadel. I cannot pronounce it. It says I'm truly fortunate to have you with us, Zetra Musa. Now then, when we last spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, and then neglected to tell you that you already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Ah, a little look, it's Big in Wigs. This is gonna forget another mess. We owe you our lives. And I don't think we probably introduce ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm Godsman, spit it out, will ya? Wedge at your service. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Matter-driven contraptions such as an airship grow ever more vital to the city-state of Erosia. As a natural party, it was judged that we Sand should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we need knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of the Garland Ironworks, whom very kindly sent 2 of the finest engineers. Now the family continues to grow. On behalf of the Sands, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like I was told here, I love Erosia. Children! I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have known such fulfillment, such happiness. We have complete. Self-management. We're gonna go meet the sylphs now. Kitties! Little Yukis, come here. Come to Mama.
Set aside the formalities.
Come here, Yukes.
We have a favor to ask of you.
Come on, Yuki.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Come on.
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
Little one.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis, if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
Little
In
baby.
that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
Baby being very affectionate.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylph's favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees.
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Let's go back to Gridania now. Go to Trinidad. I know, we have a bunch of fetch quests. So yes. We don't isolate any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the sirens once more if we're able to. I beg your pardon, still have my thing aloud, but tell me, what brings you to the Atlas Nest? Well, I've been in the tenants have been reporting for duty. That's a day I'd like to see. Farm an appetizing young serpent. Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but what other brings us here today? Yada and Papalina, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me your quest is named with Science of Light. Quite so, Commander. A little birdie told us that the 12th Adder was in need of our adventuring powers. Your little bird sings true. No doubt that you heard that we all investigate the seals, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the 12 Woods home. The seals are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the elder seed seer, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. Donald is of the same mind. It's precisely why, for this reason, that the seals which is the primal Remuda has raised flags around the rings. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there have been a silver chance that the summon of the primal might disturb the balance between Gardenia and the Seals tribe, it is possible we cannot ignore. I'm better be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Lemura, leaves us for the offend on their own? That is the question I find myself asking. Amplish knowledge arrives at an answer. Peons are around with Gardania, but to make lessons once is all among greatest mistakes commanders can make. I will hear from the other side the seals themselves and seek impartial party to serve as my liaison. That's where you Scions come in. Seals of little souls remain untempered and have held many productive dialogues with our people. The Sil, I would hear them candidate through the tempered breath. That's I urge you to exercise due caution. Such Sylphic traditions and etiquette bears little resemblance on our own. Hi Nova, how are you? It would not do to have any cross-culture fox passes get in the way of our protective party. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon a Horton's hut. Also, someone there can enlighten you as to how to win the sales favor. Maybe expedition be worthwhile. Well, you must wait. 17-hour stream? What? You okay, Nova? That's a very long stream. Are you okay? I had to give shout outs. I've got to give shout out to Duran. And then I had to give a shout out to Nova. I'm gonna try to give shout out to people who visit. A friendly Palavar with a south that should be pleasant enough diversion. I'm seeing moose and cow go bark bark. What the? Where's the cow and where's the moose? Are you okay? Do we need to call you the emergency room? Let me. Is it because that's? I don't. Is that food? No. I am concerned. Nova, your brain's probably fried. You need to drink some water and rest the poor little brain. You must do that, my friend. You're hallucinating. I don't think you're crazy just yet. That was it. Well, I believe the ferry departing from the West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friend Pellevier. Indeed, I hope this be straightforward as you say, Papa Lamino. Brain, is that a squishy? Well, it's something you use to think with, Nova. That's the upper part of your cranium. I like to sleep. But it loves to sleep. Oh sure, we almost Pokeball there, chat. Why are we going the right way? No, I go to Old Gardenia. Lances. I am dumb. Hi Shadow, how are you? The fade out of the base of the hill carry across the lake to the east shroud. Once you're sure ahead due east, you should find the Hearthstone Hut without much trouble. How are you tonight, Shadow? Hopefully you're doing good. I need kiss. Ow! Anything in here? Indeed, I am Almalan of the Tornado. I am standing here to learn of the sylphs, yes? For all the Renses, they are a weary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. I think I'm okay. I just came home from a show and we'll see what happens to my body tomorrow. Hopefully you had an exciting time at the show, Shadow. Let me shout you out. There we go. Within the weary lot, particularly since hopefully you've been doing good. And the Trots have and they are as friendly as any frog. They have their quirks, but so do we all know. Do you know more? You would do speak the master of this hat, Rolfie. He's forgotten more about the seals than I'll never know. Well, come to learn anything about seals, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're particular folk. How particular you ask? Well, let me just tell you. Beg your pardon, friend. My name is just not what it used to be. I've seen much and much in my adventuring days, and it's all clustered in around my noggin now. Though I have shown myself to others around the hut before, you may have more luck with them. So now we have to talk to these people. The sales? Yes, Father told me his stories, plenty of them. I've always found the most captivating is how concept, adequate, and completely alien to our own. My cat just dropped my phone. You do best to underestimate them on account of the child looks. Least you face it up in a mess of cliffs, squiggles, and chuckable scratches. Teehee. Okay. She's apparently been to the loony bin. Nova, are you okay? Do we need to send help? The quickest way to a crib of woman's heart may be through her stomach, but don't undertake trying to force your foodstuff on the sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing the sun, or so Wolf once told me. The sylphs ain't been tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they'll drive marble figures on a mast, the next a singing young sentries falling into the bottom of a ravine. Then the star and then the servitude. Rolf claims they have no ill will, but I just say the planes are no laughing matter. I mean, they're not. People are getting hurt. Oh, of course, hearing your stories, well, my stories has brought the memories right back to me. I feel like dancing. Dancing brings me up quite like a good toe tapping. Seth told me long ago that dance is a time of honor greetings amongst the kind. You do well remember this, it just might help you win the favor of my forest friends. Still, yeah, great. So one thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to what gets to show up any hand to earn the trust too long bring Jack, what was it again? And my wife Rosa and I were just picking up the matter and there you go. Give me friend. Speak to Rosa at the com. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine now. So off we go. What the fuck? Shenanigans. What the fuck was I looking for? Ah. Here we go. Brief afternoon for the stealth. Everyone I would recommend a jar of tonic. But sure that we're gonna pass you past the front door said no. You need to taste real taste are more unusual. Are you pretty familiar with the milk cooler? Do we call the root of the Finnish monster sends seeds? So cleans the oak true. Truly includes a cloud of liquid that sits to make a dirt bullet funding in the middle. Not getting me dead with no self, a true self singing for joy. I don't know. No, I don't want G-pose. No. I want my map. Alright. So we were going the right way. Oh shit, those startled me. The tree build thing. Plant. One shot. Sorry, my eyes just keep burning. I had to close them for a moment, just so they get rid of the burning sensation. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a separate offering? No glutes. Look for best of course, of sales coffee like cloudy stuff as quick as do flag of me. The face just about same as well. May give Milk will have self calling you friend and sister the moment the lady's dance on it. Now let me wrap it up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. So we go meet the seals. And then I think I'm gonna end it after that. I'm starting to get a headache, child. Take the levy of wrapping milk work well and good. Sure keep you nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god awful stench. Deserves a lot of that stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I doubt it even Rob's breathes immortal as the veteran days. I can read these. May I tell you that story another time? You've much more matter importance to attend to, yes? Sales are being a trick bunch, but the share of their company is enough to have their kind at heart. They will not share one whom it didn't start through. May your party be a fruitful one, Flan. Do not stop by on your return. There's a flag in the full flower meat with your name on it if you regale me with your adventurous tale. Of course I'm going to come back and tell you. And before I forget, don't go dropping this off just yet. Amalia would like to have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. What do you need to talk about, dude? Because he knows self-culture has been shed, I see no reason to delay mission any further. Once upon a while, little soul seek out a young self by the name of Kumixo. He has served the intermediary between our people and on many occasions has close ear of the elders of his tribe. See that Hawthorne has finished you with some marvelous root that selves so adore. I have something for greater pointing to you deliver. A message from the elder seed to yourself. Summarize the later contents briefs that vouch for the integrity of our inwardly that would be you and resist God's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The water within the exile has taken a toll on our resources. We cannot ill afford to go merely into another conflict. May not need the Emperor's travel upon the further this mission. May the 12 see you and return with your good things. Alright, we're just gonna go see the sylphs. And then we're probably gonna call it. I forgot I have flying in this area. Walk-one's not familiar to this one. It does not stand trust strange walking. Strange dance one might deliver story. But no such walk-one should go home and leave this one be. Hold on, we have to do this. This one walking one moves like these ones. If walking one were talk to this one will answer. This one's a busy one, so walking one should speak with quick tongue. Walking one will bring gifts to this one. Waking one is most kind. Walking that brings milk fills this one with great joy. Don't give thanks, give many, many thanks. Walking One gets message for Elder One. You will deliver the message to Elder One. Walk One should not worry. Hello there, we're Everett's from Gardenia, and we have here to treat with your people. You will come to respect you, Alderman, from here more of your Lord Ramu. Who are these ones? These ones come from Gardenia? Walking one becomes dancing one and brown milkwood, but walking one tricks this one, who does not like tricks. We must speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking swan should go home. Go home, you say? But the citizens of the source have always welcomed Gardenians and Emirates with open wings. Luckily, that remains as help is an oath of peace penned by the elder CC herself. Still you want to refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of the walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gardenian. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never turned down at the gates. Whoever dared to serve this jiggle nude rude welcoming was Dutcher Sanat herself apologized. Jigs and significant jigging. I'm bad for you, but as someone tells me, recent events has incest-ridden fluffy friends, feeling a ceremonial way. I trust to see them have no choice but to ask around and see how they might earn their trust. Alright, child, we're gonna call it here. I'm starting to get a major headache. My eyes are burning, and the words are starting to become blur. So, yeah. We're gonna call it here. I would have done more, but like I said, I have a headache and words are blurring. I can't really English at the moment, which sucks. I think it's because I'm still recovering from my trip. So yeah, that is it for today's stream. Tomorrow I will not be streaming, but I will stream Thursday. It is the voice actor stream at 6 p.m. As far as I know, everyone's still on board. I have sent messages out. And we will be joined by Rope Bunny, which I'm so excited for. I'll make sure everyone's out. The messages I've sent. Hold on, I didn't respond to this message. Sorry. Sorry, a friend was messaging me quickly. I just wanted to let him know I was reading the messages. But as far as I know, that stream's still on, and if not, we will do Legend of Mana. Which I decided that since Legend of Mana has so many routes and stuff, that'll be our backup game for the event. So yes. The polls are up for Saturday, and looking at it, it is tied between Repo, Monster Hunter, Played Up. So yes, it's tied 3 ways for a vote. The voting will close Thursday after stream. So yeah, so Thursday is the voice actor stream. Bunny will be joining late because she might have an appointment. So, and she will be playing as far as I remember when I told her, she will be playing one of the jesters, the chocobos, and some NPCs with me. So yes, so that is coming up. Next week, Monday, is our Kingdom Hearts Punishment stream, followed by Devil May Cry 4 on Tuesday. Then Thursday, I am not too sure. Thursday's Dirge of Cerberus. So they'll all start at 6 p.m. Then, so yes. that is what it looks like so far. But yeah, I enjoyed the stream a lot, and I enjoyed talking with you. I'm sorry it's not longer, but my head's starting to hurt, and the words were just becoming too blurry. I couldn't get tongue tied. For a minute, it sounded like I was drunk. I thought so. We don't want that. So yes, and then I will be doing a marathon set, and once I get my new computer, because I'm gonna have a lot of games to play for us. So yeah, that is what is happening, and but yeah, I really do enjoy you all for joining, and let's see who to raid. Ooh, we'll raid Aki. Or Bunny. See, I don't. Echo looks like he might be getting ready to go offline. So we haven't. We'll raid Aki. So yes, this is the new test messages. They are doing Final Fantasy XIV as well, and doing Relics with Rondoon. So this is, and then followed by the raid emote. That is that is the raid message. So so yeah. Without further ado, we will go to the end screen as we raid. Thank you guys for joining, and have a wonderful night. Bye bye.